The ruling caps a 14-year fight over who should have access to the morning after pill. In a scathing ruling, federal judge Edward Corman said Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius overreached in December of 2011 when she set the cutoff for over-the-counter access at 17, against the advice of the Food and Drug Administration. The reasons she provided, wrote the judge, are so unpersuasive as to call into question her good faith. Sebelius had argued younger girls might not understand the drug's labeling, leading to misuse. The president, who was gearing up to run for re-election at the time, backed Sebelius up.
She could not be confident that a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old go into a drugstore, be able to buy a medication that potentially, if not used properly, could end up having an adverse effect.
But today, the judge said there is no evidence that emergency contraceptives have dangerous side effects, noting that a 12-year-old can purchase a lethal dose of acetaminophen, more commonly known as Tylenol, in any pharmacy for about $11, no questions asked.
The judge made clear that you can't have politics mixed up with this decision. You've got to make it based on science.
Nancy Northup is the president of the Center for Reproductive Rights, the nonprofit that sued the government. Her group won a similar legal battle against the Bush administration, which had set the age cutoff at 18 years.
Why is it so important for girls who are as young as 11 to have easy access to emergency contraceptives? The judge said it's not about 11-year-olds, it's about all women. And it's important that all women be able to get emergency contraception as a backup to birth control.
The White House press secretary said today the president stands by the decision that Secretary Sebelius made and believes it is a common sense approach, Scott, that he believes most parents would agree with.
Now, Nancy, the judge's ruling doesn't take effect immediately. What happens next?
Well, he gives the FDA 30 days to begin the process of removing these restrictions. Now, in that time, the Department of Justice could decide to strike back and say that they want an emergency appeal. They haven't said one way or the other, but either way, the real obstacle here for a lot of young women, Scott, could be the price. It can be up to $70 a package in some places.
Nancy, thanks very much.